What is up, Aquarius? How are y'all doing? It is bonus time. I'm just going to look and see if there are any details that I missed or completely left out of the main monthly reading. So, bonus time for Aquarius, January 2024. Anybody who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, all the information on how to go about doing that is in the description box of this video. All right, I'm starting the bonuses off with whoever the person is that you're thinking about. Mainly geared towards the singles, but I guess it doesn't have to. Just take it however it resonates. Is there anything we can tell Aquarius universe about their love interest? Whoever lives in their head rent-free. Oh, there it is. Three of Pentacles reversed. If you are interested in somebody at the workplace, I know that's not everybody, but I got to throw it out there. For those of you interested in somebody at the workplace, I don't think this person wants a workplace relationship. I know that may only be a few of you, so if that doesn't resonate, just chuck it. Let somebody needed to hear that. All right. Four Swords reversed. Nine of Wands and the Strength card. So y'all are kind of, you know what this feels like? This feels like y'all are both waiting on each other to make a move. This is a mirroring. And that comes through for Aquarius more than any other sign, any other reading that I do. The mirroring effect. I don't know why Aquarians always tend to mirror other people, but I see that come through for y'all a lot. There's too much nervousness here on both of your parts. Nine of Swords and Nine of Wands. Could be a fire sign for you. You know, this is you, this is them. If this is you, this is them. Y'all are mirroring each other. Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands are kind of the air and fire version of the same energy almost. Kind of like Two of Swords, Two of Wands. Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands. Five of Swords, Five of Wands. They're very similar, the air and fire versions. So I think y'all are mirroring each other. Both of y'all are kind of intimidated by each other. Both of y'all feel this connection very strongly. But both of y'all are holding back and kind of resisting temptation. This kind of feels like, you know that old saying where it's like, what do? Do you say how you feel and fuck everything up? Or keep it to yourself and let it fuck you up instead? It's kind of what this feels like to me. That's what it feels like is going on in both of your heads, you know? Boy, that Ten of Cups, though, I do kind of feel like, ooh, we got the Knight of Cups, Ten of Cups. So is somebody going to come forward? This doesn't feel like it's in January, though, because I pulled the spread for the month of January. Now I'm pulling for outside the time frame, the time block. So it's kind of feeling like a move might end up being made, but it looks a little down the line, you know? Knight of Swords reversed. I got to look at this person's energy, dude. I'm getting confused here. Could be a Leo, by the way. Who do I got here? Let's see. Leo, Libra. Just Leo and Libra. Okay. Let's look at this person's energy, their feelings, their intentions, how they see you, how they feel about you. How's this person feel about Aquarius universe? How do they feel about you? King of Pentacles reversed. Emperor reversed. See? Could be an Aries for some of you, but you intimidate this person, dude. They are intimidated by you. I don't know why. So don't ask me why. I have no idea why. Honestly, I feel like this person's probably just an insecure individual, just in general. And see, they see you as the King of Swords. Every time I read for Aquarius, the King or Queen of Swords comes out. And you know, Aquarius, you are the kings and queens of swords. You know that, right? And that's how they see you. Now, the King of Swords is arguably the most emotionally detached man in the entire tarot. It's a tie between the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles. But I kind of argue that the King of Swords is even more detached than the King of Pentacles. I think so. Personally, energetically, I think so. Anyway, let's see here. Yeah, Two of Cups reversed. So I think this person's trying to ignore this connection is what it feels like to me. Up in their head, overthinking it. It makes them restless and nervous. I think, honestly, they would rather give up and throw in the white towel on this than actually come forward and make a move. They are convinced that you have no interest in them. And for some reason, I told you, see, there's that Nine of Swords energy again. For some reason, and I can't really explain why, I'm having a hard time coming up with the words for this, but for some reason, they don't want you to know how they feel at all. For some reason. I can't really tell exactly why. Like, what is the reasoning behind that? I don't know. But I do feel like you all are karmically tied. I do feel like y'all have some karma from a previous lifetime. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I don't think it's anything personal. Not really. I think that what this person's problem mainly boils down to their own insecurities, I think. Well, let's see. What's the outcome? Is a love offer going to be made? That Knight of Cups came out in the first spread. So is a love offer actually going to be made? Four of Swords reversed again. Okay, you know, I'm thinking this is one of those things that's kind of hard to explain because it's like, if, big fat if, capital I, capital F, if this person sees what they would consider to be a green light, an open door of opportunity, then I think so. If they don't, I think they're just going to let go of this and go explore other options. Because it's weighing on them too heavily. It's weighing on you too heavily. Y'all are mirroring each other. And again, when you're mirroring somebody, it's difficult. Well, then how do I know what move to make? Because every time I make a move, you're doing the same thing. Every time, you know, it's so hard to break out of that pattern when you're mirroring somebody. It's hard. But here's the thing. I'm not really 100% convinced that the two of you even speak the same vibrational language anyway. So even if you were to give the green light, would they consider that to be a green light? And even if they do see what they would consider to be a green light, they have their own insecurities that are getting in the way. That's the thing about it. When you have an insecure individual and a person who sees themselves negatively, and they have such a negative perception of themselves, it's like it doesn't matter what you do. They're going to be viewing the lens, they're going to be viewing the situation through the lens of insecurity. And it is almost destined for failure. Let me get the advice on this. Jesus Christ almighty. What's the advice? What is the advice? Way too many came out. What is the advice? You know what this is, right? I'm not going to speak on it yet. Hang on. Four of Wands. Do the best that you can, to the best of your ability, let it be known that there's an open door of opportunity. That's all you can do. Give your version of the green light. If you do that and they still acting funky, later, tater. You know what? In a lot of these like singles readings, the person that you're thinking about here for the month of January, I've been given so many of the signs the same advice, where it's like, do we even want to take the chance on letting 2024 be any kind of repeat of 2023? Do we want to drag any vibrational or emotional baggage from 2023 into 2024? If it weighed you down in 2023, it probably gonna weigh you down in 2024 too. So I would at least let it be known. Maybe let this person know how you feel. If you don't feel comfortable with that, deuces, man. Later, tater. That's all you can really do. Like I said, the biggest thing that you're battling right here is this person's insecurities. That's the biggest thing that you're battling. So proceed with caution on this one. Proceed with caution. I have to carefully pick and choose my words here, because I know that it kind of feels like there's a group of you split down the middle here. There's a group of you who do not want to approach this person. You don't feel like you should have to. And there's a group of you who don't mind approaching this person, but then the whole thing is their insecurities are getting in the way. So it's almost like a double-edged sword. My thing is this isn't the cards, this is me. Don't drag any baggage from 2023 into 2024. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Any situation, any person, any connection, any friendship, anything that had you scratching your head and racking your brain in 2023, it's time to fucking let go of for 2024. All right, shit. Hang on. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna clear the air. Let's clear the air. Yeah. That was heavy. I don't like the energy that pulled into my studio here. I don't like that. That was heavy, dense, and frustrating. Hang on, y'all. There it goes. There it goes. Yeah, got to get the Palo Santo going, man. Can't clear the air 100% without the Palo Santo. Next up, we are going to be looking at the past person, though. So let's clear the air for that past person. All right. Person from the past. Sorry about the wait there, y'all. Person from the past. Person from the past. Any details I left out? Anything else important we can tell Aquarius about the person from the past? Oop. Uh-oh. This person giving you the silent treatment. Ooh, Lover's card, though. I've been telling everybody, man, this fucking Lover's card has come out more times for more signs in the last 2 months than I have seen in the whole 5.5 years of my career. I'm like, no shit. No shit. So, very intense connection. Yes, this person does still feel like they are tied to you. Could be a Gemini for some of you. This could be the type of connection that could have had some of you questioning whether or not it's your twin flame. I'm not saying that it is or it's not. All I'm saying is if you come to me for a reading and you ask me, is this person my twin flame? The way I read, I will only accept one fucking card as a yes to that question. And it's the Lover's card in the upright. Not in the reverse, in the upright. So, just saying. Five of Wands reversed. Five of Cups. Alrighty. So, this person doesn't know how to approach you. I think, if anything, all they're really doing is trying to avoid drama. But they're afraid. So this right here feels like a power struggle. They don't want you to think that you have the upper hand. And usually, when somebody doesn't want you to think that you have the upper hand, it's because you do. It's because you do. Because if they had the upper hand, they wouldn't give two shits what you think. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it works. If I know I got the upper hand on you, I don't give a fuck what you think about me. You can think in one hand and shit in the other. I don't give a fuck. I know I got the upper hand on this. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm sitting here like, oh, I can't let them think that they have power over me. That means they have power over you. Right? If that's the way you're feeling, that means that person has power over you. Just say. Could be a Sagittarius for some of you. Also have Gemini. Yeah, so that's what this feels like to me. Very strong connection. Felt on both parts. I don't think this person wants this connection. I think this connection is a burden on them. They wish they could just flip a switch and turn it off. They know what they want to say to you. They just don't know how to approach you. And so they do want to talk to you. They just don't know how to break the ice. They don't know how to start a conversation with you. They're planning for it, though. They're planning for it. I think they got a script all written out. I bet you in the notes section of their phone, they got a copy and paste message already printed out, already written out in their notes so they can copy. They already know what they want to say to you. Okay. All right. Well, let's see if there's going to be any action taken here. Let's see if there's going to be any action taken. Any action happening here? Any action happening here? Any action happening? Ooh, Ace of Swords. There very well may end up being communication. Honestly, that feels like your energy, though. For the majority of you. I know that's not all of you. But if I had to split it down the middle, I would say probably 60 to 70% of you. I feel like it's going to be you that reaches out. I know there's some of you saying, hell no, I'm never reaching out to that person. Well, then they probably going to end up showing up in your inbox in the next couple of months. Probably. Uh-oh, but closure's not happening. Nope. Closure's not happening. Matter of fact, I think after you have a conversation with this person, it's going to leave you even more fucked up. It's not going to... Look. You're not going to walk away from this conversation feeling better. Because what two cards did I hold up earlier? Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands. You're not walking away from this conversation feeling alleviated. Your questions aren't answered. You're not getting the closure that you had hoped. I think some of you may be painting up a very elaborate scenario in your imagination of how this conversation is going to go. And when you talk to this person, the conversation don't go nothing like what you had expected at all. So, I think this is going to strap you even tighter to the karmic wheel. And it's going to add even more tension between the two of you because they ain't opening up and expressing nothing about how they feel. They ain't being honest about their feelings with you. They're not opening up and telling you what's really on their heart and mind. They're not telling you how life has really been, how they've really been feeling, what they've really been up to. No, they sure ain't. What's the advice then? Do we have any advice? Do we have any advice? Page of Wands reversed. 5 of Wands. Oh, shit. You know what? Oh, 5 of Swords. You know what? Be the bigger person. And you just get your closure. Okay, so everybody's always asking, am I going to get the closure that I'm wanting? No, probably not, honestly. Probably not. There's about a 95% chance that when you end things with somebody and there's unfinished business, the overwhelming, staggering majority of the time, no, that person is not going to bring you the closure that you're wanting. Instead of expecting them to bring you closure, you find your own closure and you bring them closure. Try that. Find the closure in your own heart. You know, in my life personally, I have never, never received one apology from anybody who has ever fucked me over. Ever. Not one. Not one. Not one. And in a way now, well, where I'm at in my journey now, I'm thankful, I'm glad. Because for me personally, it has helped propel me down my spiritual path. It's helped me do quantum leaps in evolution and manifestation to be able to find and create that in my own heart. But just be the bigger person and bring the closure that you're looking for. Trust me, it'll be more worth it in the long run. 2 years down the line, 3 years down the line, you'll be doing better, and they won't. All right. Now, to wrap it up, we're looking at the new person. The newest person who just showed up. New person. New person. Dun, dun. The new person. Mm-hmm. The new person. Mm-hmm. Let's see what the energy looks like between Aquarius and the new person. Woo, boy, is person in love with you. Holy shit. But, wait a minute, what's this all about? Why the tension? There's tension, and you have 1 foot out the door. Why? What in the world? What the fuck? This don't make no damn sense. Because the overall energy is the King of Cups. This person in love with you, dude. Now, I haven't looked at their energy yet, so this isn't giving any definitive, energies yet. I think, though, that it's suspected. Now, are you right or are you wrong? I don't know, but for some reason, you are suspecting that this person is a game player that's wasting your time and probably got a DM full of other people and is just trying to sleep around with anything that walks on 2 legs, and I'm thinking you got 1 foot out the door on some fucking I dare you shit. I dare. Let me see one little fucking snowflake worth of evidence that you're not to be trusted. Pew, I'm gone. Now, this isn't my final verdict just yet, but I'm thinking that you can kick your fucking running shoes off, put that foot back inside the damn door, close that damn door, sit and chill and get comfy. I don't think you're going anywhere. I don't think so. Let's look at the energy then, man. Let me see. Maybe I could be wrong. I could be wrong, and I will gladly take it on the chin if I am wrong. Let me just check. Let me just check. What's this person's actual feelings and intentions toward Aquarius? What are their actual feelings and intentions? Let's see. Okay, so they are a little bit of a commitment phobe. A little bit. So that much, I do think you're picking up on that. But again, most of the time, when somebody is a commitment phobe, why are they a commitment phobe? Most people who are afraid of commitment at the deepest level, now on a conscious level, they think it's commitment that they're afraid of. But on a deep unconscious level, it's not commitment that they're afraid of. They're afraid of getting hurt. They're afraid of committing to something, falling in love, and getting hurt. Yeah, this person's very tainted and jaded. Oh yeah, this person's very, very tainted, very, very jaded. But good Christ almighty, they feel a strong connection with you. They in love with you, dude. They in love with you. They in love with you. Let me open my window. Hang on. I'm gonna burn some incense and let the shit. There's people making a bunch of fucking noise. Because this window right here, I love this new studio, but this fucking window right next to me is right out in front of my house. This is where all the shit goes on. People walking by, talking and making noise and shit. So anybody decides to walk by my house when I'm reading, everybody can hear my big loud mouth out there. I couldn't imagine walking past my house while I'm live. They'd be like, what the hell is going on up there, you know? All right, let's see. Okie dokie. Nah, I don't think this person has bad intentions. I don't. I do not. They are a commitment phobe, though. They do have a very negative, tainted, jaded outlook on love, very much so. Absolutely, positively. Because they're afraid to jump into something, fall stupid, retarded in love, and then find out that they're getting cheated on. That's what it is. Okay, that's all I can get out of this. By the way, let's see who I got here. Aries, Aquarius, Taurus, and Gemini. Oh, I got Leo here too. Leo. All right. Well, let's see the outcome for January, because this one feels like thin ice, boy. Like driving my motherfucking F-150 Platinum across a frozen lake. You can just hear the cracks. You know? All right. Oh, no, I think y'all are going to work this out for real, though. I think you will. I think you will, though. Yeah, y'all gonna work this out. Quit your tripping. Quit yo tripping. Y'all working this out. It's just going slow for the first month. You're not jumping head first into this. Lover's fucking card, bro. Oh my God. I have not seen that card so many times in my whole career. For every sign. Doesn't matter which part of the video this card comes through. No matter, I have 18 different tarot decks here on my table, y'all. I got 18 different tarot fucking decks, dude. I mean, fuck. Every time I pull a new spread, I grab a different deck. And this Lover's card keeps coming out, coming out, coming out, coming out, coming out, and coming out. You know what this tells me generally? Just overall, this tells me that a huge, ginormous contingent of the population are going to end up connecting with their actual person this year. It's a good thing. That is a good thing. I think that a huge contingent of the population has cleared all their karma. Any past life karma, any unfinished business, any learning experiences that you had to go through, any character forming challenges and obstacles you've had to go through, any lessons you needed to learn. So many people have cleared all that since 2020. Now, jumping into 2024 is going to be another massively transformational year like 2020. And a lot of people are going to be connecting with the actual person this year, yo. But this is going to be a slow roller in the beginning here. It looks like for the month of January, conflict is being avoided, but there probably will inevitably be conflict sometime in the first 3 to 6 months. And yeah, this is one of those things. It's just going to be kind of slow rolling. Guards coming down slow. Like y'all, some of y'all have heard me say this a million times, but I'm going to go ahead and throw it out there for the new faces. How do you prove to somebody that you're not going to do them like the last person did? How do you prove it? How do you prove it? Because we can all say it. We can all talk about it. You know? We can all say till we're blue in the face, I'm not like this person. I ain't going to do you like that. I'm not like anybody you've ever met before. How many of us have heard somebody swear up and down and all the way around on their grandma grave, on their mama and daddy grave, on their kids' lives and everything that's sacred to them, that they ain't gonna do this, they ain't like that, you ain't never met nobody like them, and they swore up and down on that, and then what'd they do? They fucking turned around and did it anyway, right? We've all heard that. So how do you prove it? Time, patience, and consistency. You got to show up and show out. Every day. Say what you mean what you say. When something comes out of your mouth, it better not be just arbitrary thought vomit. It better be very well calculated, very strategic, very deliberate. There better be actions behind your words and words behind your actions. Day in and day out, and day in and day out, and day in and day out, and day in and day out. And eventually, the guard will start to come down. The guard will start to come down. Then they'll be like, oh, damn. You really is the real fucking deal, isn't you? Holy shit. Whoa, dude. Yeah. Be patient. Be patient. Don't try to force nothing. Don't try to fight nothing. Relax. Let this flow the way it naturally wants to flow. And do the best you can to relinquish expectation. Okay? It's easy to say and hard to do, but it is a good idea. Alrighty. I feel like those were the messages that my Aquarius friends needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. I am eternally grateful to every last one of you who tuned in, played along, and showed love, support, and positive feedback. That is what makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to look down there in the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I will see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.